my little goblin friends, welcome to Wings to Fly Audio and ASMR. I am, you'll be shocked by this I know, trying something new for the channel. I don't know, I heard a couple audios where they were doing like little typing sounds, and I say that as if this is recent. I have heard audios where they do little typing sounds in the past, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And then now that I've like started this little channel thing, now when I listen to audios, it's like, oh, is that something I want to try? I don't know. Let's just see. So, hi. I'm just working on my, well, channel stuff. And I'm just chugging along. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here chugging along and just doing some typing things. So, this is like a little friendly body doubling study or work ASMR video, and I may talk to myself and I may not, and there might be moments where it's kind of quiet, so we're gonna see how it goes. In the background I have a little bit of brown noise going on because I was told that that can be helpful for people with ADHD to help them focus, and I don't know if it helps people with ADHD particularly focus, but brown noise does tend to kind of help my anxiety levels go down a bit, and so we'll stick with the brown noise. I don't think you can hear the very quiet music that I have playing in the background, but if you can, I'll figure that out, because obviously I want to maintain copyright courtesy and everything. I wonder if it's actually oh, why am I caps lock? Oh, because I've been typing randomly. Oh, it is still exists. Okay. Okay, so this is, in that case, I'm going to just turn it off, and we'll see then how long this lasts, because I tend to like heavy music. Okay. Alright. Google Drive. I have found out, my friends, that, though it can be, I've up to this point been keeping the videos that I have been making on a flash drive. And then today, I tried to move another video over from my iCloud drive, and it said no, which I thought was kind of rude, because apparently I didn't have much space left on my little flash drive, and I was like, okay, do I even need to keep these? So I consulted Search Browser Senpai, which means I consulted other human beings, and there was a nice little post on Reddit where Reddit can be so nice, because you just will find things that they're like, somebody asked the same question you have, and then all these nice people were like, hi, this answer. It's uploading over here. Okay, come on. Oh, but that means that it's done with this one, so I can delete it. Because I kept deleting them off my iCloud drive because I don't want to like pay for 9 million everything's on there. Oh, but does this play? Right? Beautiful, wonderful, amazing. It does not play. If I download it, does it play? It exceeds the max. Well, that's, oh, because he can't scan it for viruses. Well, it's mine, so it shouldn't have one. Okay. As you can see, I'm not incredibly familiar with Google Drive, which I apparently have one of for the channel, because I forgot that when you create a YouTube account, you create a Google account basically, because you have, you have the whole like, okay, you're downloading, this is wonderful. I have multiple things going on, which I can't do anything about, because, I mean, if I'm going to save them, I would like them to be able to be, usable. It's minor details. But, yeah. So, yeah, I went to Google Drive, because that was what whoever it was on Reddit suggested, or what one of the people on Reddit was like, oh yeah, I just have a Google Drive spot for all my stuff. And so, oh, well, that's not fabulous, because this thing is 5 gigabytes, and you only get 15 free gigabytes of Google data. Okay, so I guess I could just create 9,000 different emails. And then, whatever I was saying. Oh, and then I'd have a bunch of free 15 gigabyte. I feel like there would be flaws in that approach somehow. See, some of this stuff I'm like, I don't care. Like the role plays or whatever. Like, sure, I think I'd like... Okay, so now do you play? Ah, no, now I need the whatever. Okay, I have an idea. Let's ask Web Brother Senpai. Do any of you know what the heck HEVC video why are you frozen? Wonderful. Okay. HEVC video extension. Okay, what is this? And more importantly, why? I've looked this up. But what is an what is an HCV video then? Because there's some of my stuff that I make that would seem to be HEVC videos. Is a video compression standard that reduces file size significantly while maintaining high quality. Oh, so okay, because they're bigger videos. Well, that's interesting. I mean, this makes logical sense. So it's the bigger videos that I need the HEVC extensions because iCloud or whatever has squished them. Well, that's good. Is it just a one-time thing? Because it's like 99 cents, and I'm like, I'm so used to streaming things. Wait, what? Is it literally just, you just pay? Guys, I think you just pay 99 cents. And then you have the, okay, so this whole time I've been like, I think this is a streaming thing. Let me keep reading. I've been thinking it's a streaming. First, most helpful favorable review. I didn't quite understand what the HE double hockey sticks actually does, but let's clear that up. Oh, so this is for anything. Oh. This is incredible. Thank you so much. You're a delightful human being. Can you thumbs up reviews? Yes. I don't. Where are you? Yeah, okay, so first of all, it would appear that everybody is so mad about this because you have to pay this little 99 cents for this HEVC video extensions thing, and there's so many comments here that are just like and one of them is, I think this is a scumbag maneuver. I hope whoever did this gets paper cuts for the rest of their life. What's hilarious about things like that is it's like, so they're going to, if they're anywhere around paper, like, wait, functional, but at what cost? Oh, okay, the only thing that everybody's upset about is the fact that it is a cost. Oh, no. Huh, it doesn't work. Okay, well mine is a Windows computer. One of them is just, why does this cost money? And then has the emoji of the naughty finger up. Like, oh my gosh, people are very upset, which, I mean, I kind of understand. Like, oh, hi, here, you bought this whole thing and Microsoft stuff, and by the way, because I have a whole purchased Microsoft Office thing. You would kind of think they'd just throw this in with that, but whatever. So it plays specified types of media with this extension for Windows 10. Okay, well, fabulous, fabulous. I still can't figure out how to give a like to this delightful, most helpful, favorable review, but it would seem that 878 people have already found this helpful, so while they don't give me the option to... This isn't any typing noises, so if you came on here for mostly typing noises, I'm disappointing you. Why do I have to... Why do I have to sign in? What are my sign-in options? Because I don't remember. I don't know what... This is very annoying. Sure. Well, I think it was... Oh, okay. No. Alright, I thought it was my little 40. Well, that's stupid. Okay. I'm signed in over here. Why aren't I signed in over here? Oh, because this is a Microsoft account, not a... Grumble. Fiddlesticks and fiddly-dee. I don't think I have an account. well, I guess I'll just... I hate to... If I have one, I'd rather not have to create a whole other fracking one. No, I put the word account into my email. Oh, that could be a problem if I'm typing in. Okay, hold up. Wings to fly dreams at gmail.com. It is a valid one. Why are you... Okay, I'll create a new one. Sorry, I forgot what page I was on. You don't have to yell at me. Whenever anything's in red, I just feel like it's screaming at me. Yes, perfect. But first of all, that is the email address, right? Like, I'm not wingstoflydreams@gmail.com. Wingstoflydreams@gmail. Okay, I think that's right. I am all out of passwords, guys. What? Oh. See, this is not saying, I'm like, should you guys be seeing this? I mean, you can see it. I don't know. What a pass. It doesn't give me an auto, just create one. You all think in all my little role plays that I'm doing when I mention all the tea and whatever that I'm just, oh yeah, sure, she's just talking about having tea. No, guys. Tea in the morning, tea in the afternoon, tea at night time. This one's rooibos, which is like a naturally sweet kind of tea, so I use less stevia in it. I ended up slurping that because it's a little warm, and then I remembered that I think slurping is a sound. Not slurping, but like drinking. I don't know. Also, by the way, oh, I can redeem myself. I was so wrong on that other random ramble that I did. Imagine that. Oh, I am so sidetracked from it. I just want to know if it'll play. No, guys, I do not have ADHD at all. That is not what I want. Oh, it's being here. Fiddlesticks. Okay, so ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Ta-da! Which I think I do, which, I mean, obviously I do have, and there's some sounds that I do like I like the keyboard sounds. And when somebody, like, is doing a video and they, like, take a little drink of tea or something, I'm just like, oh, that seems cozy. And so when I was rambling in the car one, I was saying, like, oh, I don't like some of these. Well, it's just I don't like some of the sounds. Like, I don't like bam, 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 bam on a microphone, but like those ones are fun. Okay. Wings to fly, it does not matter. You can just create any password. Okay. Sure. I hate you. That's a whole account. And you know what? That's understandable. First name, Wings to Fly. Last name, Dreams. That's legit. You don't need to know my birthday. Are you going to give me presents on my birthday? I understand it's all just for checking or whatever, but, like, come on. Sending me codes. I just wanted to see if this video would play. Let me have this. Okay, here's the code. No, I do not want information, tips, and alphabet about Microsoft products and services. Sneaky little buggers. Okay, I'll solve a puzzle. What in the actual heck? Okay, this is a little, like, move the object in a different direction sort of thing. I have never gotten this one before. Did I do it right? Microsoft. I was gonna call them Microsoft Senpai, but that indicates respect, and I don't. Yes, I know I've proven I'm a human. Now, how do I get out of here? Bro. Sure, whatever. I don't know what you're wanting. No, I don't want that. I don't have a pin, okay, I'll set up my account later, you nimnal. Okay, will you allow me to buy my thing now? I just want to play a video. Oh, continue. Of course you're going to. Of course you're going to send me a code. And, like, I respect the whole wanting to be secure and everything. It's so delightful, and thank you. But you know what? I'm not irritated at you, Microsoft. I am irritated about creepy people. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, perfect. Marvelous. Now, continue. Please continue. Now, because I'm trying to make a payment, they're sending me another code. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, I'm in a nightmare. Oh my gosh. They sent it to the same email chain as the first code, and then but apparently I used the first code. I don't want to do that. Oh, fine. There is no pin. Just I'm making this up as I go. I hope they're happy. They're providing me a ton of stress. Oh, and calculating tax. We mustn't not have tax on the 99 cents out away to pay. Venmo. Do I happen on this computer to have any payment information saved? Because if I have to get up and find a card, I'm going to be annoyed. Well, I'm already annoyed, so obviously we're not gonna... I'm gonna be so annoyed. You mean more than you already are? Probably not. Okay. How to find... Wait, I'm in Google. I thought I was in Firefox. I've been in Google this whole time? No, it says Firefox. What's the difference with what? Fox versus Google. What? Why is Google showing as the search engine on the Firefox browser? Yeah, sure. Wait, what? That's hilarious. I thought I was using Wow. Wow. So, why would I use Firefox? Why use Firefox if it uses Google? Oh, yeah, Firefox. Oh, so Google is the search engine versus the search browser? Okay, I'm just going to leave it on Firefox because that was what at one point my husband said was a good browser, but also that was years ago and I haven't asked him for an update. How to access payment, saved payment info on Firefox is secure. Oh, privacy and security. Marvelous. Privacy as... Okay, that wasn't apparently where to go. Do you ever, like, not read to the end of the sentence? Select settings. Apparently I didn't select settings. Oh, settings. Okay, that's on there. Alright. Privacy and security. Where's the payment? Yep, I do not have ADHD. I don't just read the first little bit and be like, oh, I'll be able to find it. Scroll to the autofill. Autofill? I thought I just scrolled past. Autofill, autofill. I don't see auto. Oh, maybe I can type it in autofill. I don't want to change anything. I don't remember the CVV. Oh, that's incredibly annoying. Wow, I am bugged. I'm bugged. I'm very bugged. Why? Again, I'm very grateful for the let's keep people safe thing. Oh, I don't want to add my address in this video. Hey, little friends. 1 second while I type in my address. You know, minor details. This is a train wreck of an audio. Like, why even am I doing this? I don't know. I don't even know if the volume's gonna be particularly great because, my hubby's in there sleeping because I got up early. And, didn't. I was hoping it would like auto caps and stuff. That's rude. Why would it not do what I didn't tell it to do? Minor details. Okay. 1 second, my lovelies. I've got to go get a wallet. Oh, that's frustrating. I had one in my head, but I thought, oh no, that's not on my card. That's on the household card. And lo and behold, it was not, in fact, the one on the household card. Rude, rude, rude. All right. I think this blanket is going to suffocate me. Whatever. I was like, oh no, I will have a blanket covering me because that seemed like a cozy idea. Okay, marvelous. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, by the way, the sales tax on 99 cents is 7 cents. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a heck of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. That's from a Doris Day musical that we watched when we were young and had no idea what it was about because it was all about workers' strikes and everything and scabbers and whatnot. And we were raised in a little bubble of thinking that everything was fine of the world. You know, the civil rights movement in the 1960s, that solved everything. It fixed everything. And also, you know, the whole feminist thing, you know, feminists, if there's feminists nowadays, oh, that's just so unnecessary. She said with extreme sarcasm, and if, by the way, you didn't know that, guess what? The civil rights movement, was not in fact able to fix everything because of horrible and awful and terrible people in this world. The civil rights movement was incredible. Well, that's the thing. That is the crux of the matter, my friends. There was a civil rights movement. The civil rights movement continues. Civil rights are still being fought for, and that's what's incredible, and that's what I grew up not understanding. I only really found out about the civil rights movement, like I kind of known about it, but I only studied the history of it when I was a senior in high school. And I found out what had been going on in this world, and I was stunned and so sad and just horrified. That was, at that point, I didn't know what it was, that was the worst depressive episode that I'd had in my life at that point. Was it started in the kind of mid-senior year, because that's when I started learning about all this modern history stuff. Because when you learn about all this horrible stuff in wars and whatever, but it's like from way back in the day. Okay, so that means that I can play. Okay, hold on, gotta double check this. Let me finish this tangent because this is important. Growing up, fairly isolated, very sheltered, which I wouldn't particularly recommend. Meanwhile, also homeschooled. And so being raised in that sort of little bubble, my world context was incredibly limited. And meanwhile, reading about all these horrible stuff that had happened in history, it was like, but I'm so glad we live in a world where that's better. And then I reached my senior year of high school, and I finally study mostly American history, but world history to a certain extent, because, U.S. doesn't tend to do well-rounded studies, but we did a little bit more of that. And so after the Civil War on, the United States Civil War, which ended in 1965, for anybody who's not familiar with that, on. So I finally studied, and I knew about World War I and World War II, and I knew about this stuff that had happened, but I didn't know about this stuff that had happened, if you know what I mean. And so I was reading all this, and it was just so few years ago, and it was stunning to me. And again, I had known terrible stuff had happened, but I hadn't known what the terrible stuff that was going on. And I'm reading very gentle versions of these things, and it sent me into a depressive episode that lasted, I think, about 6 months. I just didn't super know what was going on. All I knew was I couldn't sleep, and I cried a lot. It was great. Meanwhile, the civil rights movement continues today because it has to, because civil rights are still not respected for everybody. And that's stunning, and that is shocking, and it's infuriating. And knowing that it's people with skin color like mine, because I'm white, and knowing that it's people who look like me and have this kind of skin tone, it just, knowing about white privilege and everything, when I was first finding out about this stuff I found out that, I found out basically about more the details and everything of the civil rights movement and why it was so incredibly necessary in my late teens. But I thought, okay, that solved everything. And then in my late 20s, I started finding out real because that was when I more entered the world officially and was doing my own thing, moving out on my own. And I started talking to people, and I started realizing these things weren't solved. The civil rights movement didn't end because it couldn't. It continues today. We're still fighting for recognition of a truth that supposedly was so important that all these fancy schmancy people that are just so revered, the whole, we believe these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. You think that? You all thought that? People signing that document who were slave owners. People signing that document who benefited from the slave trade and were involved in the triangle trade. Just stunning, horrifying. That was something I was kind of aware of, but I wasn't aware of very much until, actually, I think it was senior year, or it might have been when I was 18, 19. Anyway, I found the movie 1776, and I'd always, freedom, protect people, and so I'd always thought that, that thing was all cool and everything. And like, yes, there was a lot accomplished toward getting freedom more talked about as a world dialogue, but like, for whom? A very specific set of people. So anyway, so I got the musical 1776, loved and adored it, but was very confused by some of the stuff in it, and slightly unsettled because it was like, oh, so these like revered giants of the founding fathers weren't these just paragons of virtue and everything. Half of them were awful, and some of them were stupid, and like, it was this whole mess. And it's such an incredible musical. I would highly recommend it. That and Hamilton the musical, just two incredible like contributions to musical theater in and of themselves, but also just laying out politics, American history at that time, and bringing in a lot of dialogues that need to be understood. And anyway, ramble, but that was a very important one, and I haven't really talked about it a lot. I mean, like, I've referenced it a fair amount, but I haven't really. Okay, I know, love. I know, little friend. I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. And I confused you. I made you very, very sad. Okay, so remember that time, little computer, that yeah. Ooh, you get an audio preview. Okay, so the volume is on there. Okay. Well, good. Okay, jolly. Jolly. That's lolly. Lolly, get your adverbs here. I don't know why I have to do that in a voice that many people would probably find annoying. I probably was sad at some point. I think I was sad at some point on this channel about the time that I thought I was doing a really cute voice. Oh, and my friends. And I found out from one of them that it made them so angry that they wanted to murder the little tabletop roleplay character I had that was making the voice, which I thought was kind of rude. Okay, so now I thought I just deleted you, little folder. Yeah, remember that time I said, yes, I want to delete the folder? You're not deleting. Well, that's cute. Okay, well, then don't. Is this one of those, because it's open in another window, except it's not. Delete. Yes, please delete. Okay, cool. You don't want to delete? That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to delete. Meanwhile, I now get to do what I really wanted to do in the first place, which was upload. Perfect. Okay, marvelous. Holy cannoli. I have been working on this for like, so it is presently 11 a.m. in my time zone, and I left bed to come work on this at like 6 something. So maybe I've been here at this little desk off and on, like I've made myself, I think I'm on my third, no, I'm just on my second mug of tea. I wonder how long this audio is. Oh, it's already been like 30 minutes. I have no idea, gang. I just work here. Well, actually, I just live here. I do not work at my domicile. I work somewhere else that I don't like, but it's fine, precious. What was that ramble? I'll just go in car adventure 1, because that was the fun thing, is there ended up being multiple car adventure videos, my friends. There are so many car adventure videos. Wait, why are there? Oh, okay, that's why. Now that makes logical sense. Okay, yeah, no, don't do it or I get all confused, please. Lolly, get your adverbs here. When I'm at home by myself, I do tend to talk relatively this much, but my hubby's at home, and like I say, he's off still sleeping because he's an intelligent human being and is recognizing that, you know, a day off is a good day to sleep in and relax. But my brain woke up at 5 something and said to itself, no. So I tried listening to a couple of little role plays in my headphones, because sometimes that helps me get back to sleep, and it didn't, and that's fine. Oh wait, no, I need that. Okay, so that's now 1, 2, 3. Oh, so there are 4. Well, that's jolly. Oh my gosh, I keep... If you're annoyed by it, just imagine how it is being inside the head doing it. Actually, it's fairly fun. Like, usually the vocal stems don't bother me when I do them. They do sometimes. Come on, friend. Download. Will you let me get rid of this folder now? Little... No, it won't. That's cool. Do you ever, like, have an external flash drive and it'll just be like, no. Like, there's this one folder on this external flash drive that I have, and it has a letter in it that is capitalized in the middle of a word that should not be capitalized, and it was just a typing mistake. And I have had that folder for years, and I can't read aloud. Oh, that's the not original ones. Okay, yeah. And I just haven't. Oh, meanwhile, I could be... Okay, no, that's good. Okay. Yes, I can be uploading these on to Google, which might end up being more than... Yep, and it started. iCloud is, like, nice to me for a couple videos, and then it starts being like, don't know about this. How about no? And it just gets annoying. I have found out that iCloud Photos does not seem to like to play friendly when YouTube is playing, so maybe it also doesn't like playing friendly when Google Drive is existing, which is tiresome, but whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely using up all of it. Well, maybe I don't need the Rambles, because that does feel like the Rambles are not anything that I particularly need a hard copy of. But I don't know. Oh, I could just change it. Okay, well, sure. I'll just use the folder as a title of this folder. I give myself the juggles. Okay, are you working with me now? iCloud? I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. Maybe. Oh, I forgot I was gonna get rid of Google Drive being a thing right now. Okay. Oh gosh, all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making choices. Well, I can find out how much does Google Drive cost? Oh, it has plans. What the? It's $1.99 a month for 100 gigabytes? Well, that's not particularly terrifying. Hold on, that's the AI results. I forgot for a second. You never know if it's lying to you. Oh, we've got an offer going on, folks. You can get terabytes. I feel like that would be excessive for me, but I don't know. There's a whole Google offer thing going on, folks. You can get a discount for 3 months with, it'll be 49 cents a month, and you'll save, apparently, $4.50. And then after that, it goes back to $1.99. Oh, iCloud. Oh, iCloud. Well, that's... I can always cancel it. Wow, I'm just like, sure, spend the money this morning, aren't I? Oh, I see how it is. You can also just pay for a year, which saves you $6.89 for this first year. Will I want it for a year? I feel like the likelihood of me... Because the thing about iCloud is it's connected to my phone. And so I need enough space on my phone. So I can't really upgrade the iCloud unless it's connected to my phone. And I don't want all these still on my phone because, as you can see, they take up a lot of space. Well, as I can see, they take up a lot of space. I have probably started and not ended a whole bunch of tangents, and for that I apologize. I don't know. I think I'm tired. I was very tired yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. And I could never nap, and it was sad. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the $16.99 for 12 months, and then it'll be $20 a year, which is stupid, but okay. I'll know. Okay, but I need to take a... I need to remember that I'm doing this. I refuse to have subscriptions that I don't know what they are. So anytime I do a subscription, it's like, oh, look at this cute little pen. Somebody, a friend at work gave it to me. Okay. Google One Drive. I don't know what it's. Annual for it was 100 gigabytes. Yeah, you can judge my handwriting if you so desire. I'm sure you're not. But I mean, you can also if you like. It's totally fine. It's not particularly great. And why did I start so big and then have to be so small? But well, we'll never know. Okay, now I'm going to put this. I'll put it over here by my water bottle. Okay, click continue. Again, wow, I have so much money to spend apparently. Oh my, no, I have the card. It's over here. And I'll leave it over here. Okay. No, it's like, oh, your account is this. 1 second. Hello. I'm so sorry. We live in a society. Literally start saying the card number out loud. Here, I'm gonna be people would be so proud of me for being like secure and everything with not typing in my card info online. And then I proceed to start saying it aloud. I'm good at lifing. I am such an adulter. Oh, that sounds bad. No, I meant like I was good at adulting, which was also said sarcastically. But then adulterer sounds like adulterer, and I would never, because seriously, no. That work? Oh, they'll remind me 7 days before the intro price. Oh, of course, there's $1 something tax. That's, you know, I mean, we gotta support the politicians and all the raises they give themselves. Except no. Again, sarcasm, as in why? Wait, so that's 10% used already? Oh, of course, because I was at 10 something gigabytes, and that was 100. I'm probably going to need more. Are you serious? It's like, clean up the suggested items, your large drive files. I have news for you, Cookie. The large drive files that you want me to get rid of, that's why I'm paying you money. So maybe don't suggest super strong that I get rid of them, or I'd be getting rid of you. See, I make noises by myself. And now you've downloaded. Thank you. Random Goblin Rambles. Okay. is actually a song that I made up. Next time. It was a sad song. Hello. Okay. Yes, that's me. Hello. Okay. So can I check all of these? Okay, so I can now. Oh yeah, because I purchased it.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, fun stuff happened that day. Okay, so I can delete these. Huzzah! Oh, not that one. Oh yeah, because I don't know if I need to listen to that one again. Or no, I need to listen to that one, period, because I never did. I did a car one that I was like, shall I do this? Does it work to do these little car rambles? And I don't even know. As always, please, like, if anybody's listening, and if anybody has any opinions on these things, and if anybody listens to any of this and wants to continue listening to it, but is like, could you just adjust a couple things about it, like, I'm totally open to that. Please let me know. It'd be kind of an honor to receive your feedback. Like, literally be like, oh my gosh, I'm getting feedback. What? Okay, so, oh wait, I can go to albums. I can go to albums and I can check what is there, tra-la-la. I feel like that's a tune, but I can't. Oh, there's nothing in it. Hold on, there's folders in it. Yeah, okay. Weird little things. What in the world? How do I have a 20-minute? I'm confusion again. But now I should be able to play the video on here, which is just delightful to know. It's so delightful to know. Tra-la-la-la-la, spring is in the air, and I am a flower, with nothing interesting to say, in the immortal words of the stick bug from Bug's Life, which he would probably be very... Oh, it's those. Okay, yeah, no, that was a whole thing. That was something that I was like, do I want to, like, run around in a mask? And... okay, so this is good. Ah, yes, good has been done here. So I've cleared up all the big files on my phone. Now just to go and put, right? Yes, okay, so those are the little ones. Okay, thank you, iCloud Photos. You are done for the day. Now what am I doing? Oh, yeah, now I'm going to, I need to save. Where am I? Oh, it's in the writing folder. I have a lot of different, can you save those in multiple folders? Oh, yes, well, that's interesting. I don't really know. Yeah, well, whatever. New. Folder upload. Now let's do crafty goblin rambles. No, I did it. I made a mistake. New folder. Thank you. Oh, and I had that here. Uploaded to... Didn't I write that out? I thought I was so cool and wrote that out. Didn't I? Oh, I did. Thank you, me. If I can copy and paste, I love to copy and paste. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that exists in this world of so many not particularly beautiful things. Okay. The thing is, they only go into chair if they are already on YouTube. Is that how I want to approach this? I don't bloody know. Oh, sorry, that was a naughty word. Isn't it fascinating how there's all these words in British English that are like, no. And people from the United States just use them, some people from the United States use them just indiscriminately. And then there's all these naughty words in American English, and it's like, but they're ones that, like, in British culture mean nothing, and so they just use it for fun. Use it all for fun. So if any of you are British and gasping at my naughty word. I do apologize. I'm sorry about that. I do not have obsessive compulsive disorder at all. What are you talking about? Oh, it is. Well, that's fascinating. Okay. It would seem that I'm now realizing that I have my own little odd way of talking when I start these channels, which is sort of... Okay, so download. Oh, because it's big. Why is it so big? It's short, isn't it? How is it big? Well, whatever. I suppose I can just trust the process. I don't know. That's so weird. Why does... Both these videos were like 20 minutes, but this one over here is 620.9 megabytes, MBytes, and these other ones that are like the same. Okay. I'm going to practice sticking with the ick. I'm going to do a self-compassionate exposure, people. Self-compassionate in that I'm not doing more than I can handle at the moment, but I feel kind of icky about not double-checking each video that I'm uploading from my external flash drive onto Google Drive. And I'm just like, no, I need to check that. I need to check these. But, like, I've checked multiple ones and they've all been fine. So, you know, I could... Why are the numbers weird? I could, if I wanted to, you know, save myself some time and effort and energy and downloading going on my computer that I don't know loves me. Yes, you do, right? You do. Have I ever named my computer? The first computer I ever owned, I named Marge. Shall I name you Marge, my little friend? I don't know. This is so interesting. Aren't we glad that I'm making it? Well, that's the thing. Is like, wonderfully enough, if you're not really interested in this, you're not here still. Which makes me really think that probably nobody would be still here at this point in the video. But, you know, whatever. Not whatever, like, if you are still here in the video, like, that's really sweet of you, actually, to be just vibing with me and, you know, working on whatever you're working on, and we're just body doubling each other. Like, that's fun. Because it is, you doing this video is, like, kind of body doubling for me. Because I was thinking about stopping because I'm getting tired. And I was like, oh wait, I could do some of this stuff that I really don't want to do because it seems boring. And then I was like, oh wait, I could do some content. And I was like, oh, so that's what I'm doing.